Hello everyone, today's May 2nd, and today I'm going to talk about something that was in the comments. I asked you guys to leave suggestions for videos, and one of the suggestions was something that I get asked about all the time, and that is, why did I choose Lanzhou instead of one of the bigger international cities? And so that's what I'm going to talk about today. In this video, I'm going to say some things that a lot of you are going to disagree with, particularly about some places that I mentioned. But, you know, we all have our different opinions and we all believe different things, and that's okay. I don't hate any place in China. I don't hate anyone. So, you know, don't yell at me if I say something that you happen to disagree with. So, yeah, I just wanted to say that. To answer this question, we have to go back to when I was a college student. When I was a college student, I was offered a chance to study abroad in China, and my college only had a relationship with two universities. One of them was a university in Hong Kong, and the other one was a university in Lanzhou. Now, I wanted to study Mandarin Chinese, so Hong Kong was not the place to do that. They speak Cantonese, and if anyone knows anything about China, they know that Mandarin and Cantonese are basically two different languages. So it wasn't going to fit my language needs. And the other reason is that I talked to a lot of my friends about their visits to Hong Kong, and they had told me, hey, Austin, you don't have to bother about Hong Kong. It's pretty much exactly like a Chinese New York City, but more crowded and louder. And that doesn't really sound very appealing to me. I wanted to go somewhere that I felt represented a more normal part of China, a very just normal Chinese city, and Lanzhou could fit the bill in that particular matter. Yes, China does have a lot of big, developed or mostly developed international cities with people from a lot of different countries living and working there together, and that's fine. I just, when I decided that I wanted to come to China, I wanted to come to China. I wanted to find a place that didn't have very many foreigners, that didn't have any particularly outstanding characteristics. I wanted to find somewhere where I felt like I could get a very normal look at what China is like. And for my situation at the time, Lanzhou was perfect. And, it still is. There are no foreigners here in Lanzhou. It is a very Chinese city. There's not many foreigners. There's not a lot of international companies. There's not a lot of international business done in Lanzhou. So as far as this goes, this being a capital city and having all of those kind of advantages in that area, I felt like it was a good choice to come here. Lanzhou is not a perfect place. I mean, there's no such thing as a perfect place. And the problems that Lanzhou is dealing with are just problems that the rest of China is dealing with as well. There's problems with air pollution, there's problems with food safety, there's problems with inequality, there's problems with just all those kind of normal Chinese problems. I mean, I don't want to say they're normal, but they are things that every Chinese city deals with. So it just works for me, and it makes sense to come here if I wanted to see a normal city. Because there are very, very few foreigners in this city, I've been forced to learn the language really, really quickly. And that's been a real advantage for me. I can speak pretty good Chinese. I have adjusted really well to life here. A lot of expats who come here, they come to places like Beijing, or they go to Shanghai or Guangzhou or somewhere, and they don't need to learn Chinese because everyone speaks okay English. But here I was forced to learn the language, and that was a real advantage for me, and I feel like it still is an advantage for me because living in China, I have virtually no problems in my daily life because I have the language. So that's really great, and it's really helped me fully integrate into the life in China. I will be moving out of Lanzhou after this semester, and I'm currently looking for a new city, but I'm really happy about this experience that I've had here in Lanzhou. Yeah, sure, my salary is not as good as somewhere like Beijing, and I don't have a lot of foreign friends. I don't want foreign friends. I don't want all of that foreign stuff. I came here to experience China. I've had a lot of fun here in Lanzhou. But yeah, as I look for a new city, I hope I can keep this feeling and keep this kind of experience that I'm having alive, and I don't get bored and I don't get jaded and caught up in a lot of things that people in those big international cities get caught up with. So, I don't know. I guess that's about all for this particular subject in this particular video. So thank you for the suggestions. I will be doing more according to your suggestions. Thanks, guys. I'll see you later.